Hey guys, welcome to Math Spellbook. Hopefully you guys have brought your productive setups to the stream. Hopefully you guys are basically just prepared to get some stuff done. Of course, like it won't take too long. We'll just basically do like 45 minutes of productive time, and then we'll probably do 15 minutes of just like, just chatting at the end. So, hopefully you guys are doing well today, and hopefully we'll get like some of your biggest breakthroughs done during this stream. So if you guys are new here, welcome. I'm Peter Vaughn, aka Math Spellbook. So let's get into the study wheel, shall we? So let's see, what math are we going to learn today? So let us... Okay, here we go. Okay, math of study. Turn. Tell us the lesson that we should earn. Looks like physics today. Okay, I guess we're doing some physics for today. Well, it's pretty cool because like we did math yesterday, so now we're doing physics today. I actually have to practice some physics problems actually, so let's get to it. So I will be right back. I'm just going to basically just get the book that I usually use for physics, so BRB. Okay, so we can make the study wheel go away. I'm not putting my VTube model up just yet. Like, I'll probably put it up when we are doing the just chatting portion. So just gonna set it up. So there we go. Okay. All right, so we're doing physics for today. So I think I have some physics textbooks in my file here, but I also have one with me, a physical one. Actually, this is my favorite one, actually. It's like, I'm not going to curse on this stream, so basically it's called No BS Guide to Math and Physics. So what I love about this book is that the author did write it with a lot of care to basically make physics more accessible to people. So as well as math, actually, because it starts off with like the basics of algebra, and then it moves on to like basically basic physics problems that I think a lot of people should know. So I think that would be beneficial. So, and also it's really great at explaining things. So if there's something that I did not fully understand, then I probably will get back to that. But I want to also find a physics textbook for my computer, so that way, let's see if we have the book I'm thinking of. Because I don't think we have it. So I might have to like fetch it from my room. Let's see. We have Classic Mechanics by Goldstein. Now the question is this too high a level for us, or is this just right? No, like I think it has like Calc 3 stuff in it, so I am actually going to fetch another textbook, so I will be right back. Well, instead of getting one textbook, I actually got 3. Well, actually 1. Well, I have 3, including the one I brought in. So, Introduction to Mechanics, and Math Masters Essential Physics. So, we're gonna go full hardcore with this, alright? Because actually, with physics, I haven't practiced enough problems, so let's get into it, shall we? I think we're gonna probably start with kinematics, because usually that's what you start off with in physics. Alright, so let me get... Hopefully my pen works. Hello, Hitstreezy? Is that how you pronounce it? I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but how are you doing? What's the best part of your day so far? Hopefully my pen works. Uh-oh. Don't tell me my pen is not working. Oh no, don't tell me my pen is not working. And my pen is not a chargeable pen. So... Alright, I'm gonna try to unplug my tablet, so the screen will probably go dark a bit, so hopefully this works. Alright, hopefully this works. Because I don't like it when my pen suddenly just starts not working. Okay, why is that? Not a very good day. Best part is sitting on the couch and watching TV shows. Oh, okay, cool. We're just basically just doing some math right now. Well, technically we're doing physics today. Actually, let me check. Maybe my pen is on the wrong screen. Let's see. Where's my mouse? Oh, here it is. Workplace. Yeah, my pen should be here. So what? Oh, here we go. Now my pen's working. Okay, now my pen's working. Cool. What do we got? And you? What's the mechanics books you were using? I heard Intro to Mechanics. So honestly, like, I haven't taken a formal course on physics yet, so I'm kind of working my way up. So the mechanics book I have right now is an Intro to Mechanics by Daniel Klebener and Robert Kalenko. I think that's how you pronounce their names. Like, I probably pronounced them really wrong, but I'll probably type it in the chat. Yeah. Those are the authors. I actually kind of like this book because I actually bought this a long time ago, but I never opened it, and I noticed like how basic it is. Well, I say basic, but like I was expecting to see like I think multivariable calculus in it, but it turns out that they just start off with just regular calculus, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I actually kind of like it better than like say like the typical textbooks like university physics or something, because it feels as if I'm reading a spell book in some way. It feels like the typical dry like academia type of writing, but it feels as if it's kind of more in tune with the style that I'm going for. I briefly read it also, but for intro, it's good and a bit advanced book, I think. Okay, so I think like we'll go with what you suggest. Is it okay if I call you Hitch? If it's okay? Yeah, because I actually like this book. I wish I had a PDF version of it so I don't have to like... Because I don't really have a lot of room. It suggested... Yes, that's why I'm using it. I didn't realize I had it until I looked it up on MIT. But yeah, we're actually going to start some physics, actually. Like, I know I haven't started yet. Hitch is okay? Okay, well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm guessing you like math as well? You like math and physics as well? Like, I'm guessing since you're at home watching television, you're probably just got home from work or maybe school or something. Like, are you a student? Actually, let's just write some problems down. Because honestly, like, it's been a long time since I've done physics problems. Like, really long. I've been mostly focused on math, and I probably should be doing some physics. Like, I only know up to Calculus 2. So, you know, like, I am very slacking when it comes to, like, the maths, too, actually. But today's physics day, so... I don't want to start the timer yet until I actually write down the questions down. So, question 1... Oh, vector algebra, so we might be able to do this one. I apologize if my writing is, like, terrible. Like, I'm still trying to get better at writing for you guys. We'll just put a star there because they put a star there. Given two vectors, A equals I hat. I think this one we'll be able to do. Because I've done vectors before, so I don't think it will be too much of a hassle. I don't know if I should move chat. Maybe I should move chat a bit. I gotta move over here on my other screen here. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to make chat go away. I'll unlock it, and then because I don't want chat to be too much in the way, so I'll just shrink it a bit. Put you guys over here, and luckily I don't write on the left side as much because I'm left-handed, so we'll just put you guys over there, so that way I'll try to avoid that area since chat is there. I probably should start the study timer. Why not? There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna study for 45 minutes. Uh-oh. Whenever I change screens, it's always like that. Okay, so I just have to click on my tablet to make sure. Don't take my suggestions. I only have a brief knowledge of it from high school and first year university only. But I'm very interested in maths and physics during that time and comparatively good with peers during that time in them. But I didn't get to pursue a career in it. Oh, okay, that's fine. I mean, this, like, you know, I'm a hobbyist myself, so, you know, like, actually, I should put an arrow there. Like, I don't plan to make a career out of, like, math and physics because, like, I'm just basically just doing it as a hobby. So, you know, you're in a good place. You're in a good place. We welcome hobbyists. And, you know, sometimes hobbyists learn more than, well, I'm not saying they're learning more than, say, like, someone that has a PhD, but they probably, like, maintain, like, their curiosity a lot longer than people that have been in, like, you know, in academia for a long time. Okay, I think we could do this. It's just regular vector arithmetic. So I think we'll be good. I mean, at least I know how to do this part. And okay, so they want us to do dot product, cross product. Okay, cool. The problem is that I have so much stuff in my way, so it's hard for me to actually I should get a table for this book so I don't have to keep moving it everywhere. Luckily, I have some stand-up tables near me. I should have put that there to begin with. I just basically put like a fold-up table like next to me, so that way I can just keep the book next to me. But yeah, like at least you're still interested in the subjects. That's good. Okay, so the first one we have to do is A, which is... Oops. I'm trying to... I should perfect my writing. And I apologize if my writing is like very crooked. Okay, so we have 2 I hat, 3, -3 I j hat, and then we, oops, no, that's like not the cross product yet. We're doing addition. So addition, that should be easy. J plus 2k. Okay, so we got 7 I hat, then -3 to, so -2 j hat, and then plus, that's 9 k hat. And I think that's the answer. So 7 I hat minus 2 j hat and plus 9 k hat. Is this also from, like, require math intro from a separate math book? Yes, it is. It was the first problem, which I'm surprised about, because I'm like, oh, okay. It's like starting me with something I know. Okay, so, oh, that one's gonna be a little bit easier. Well, not easier. What am I talking about? I have to do an extra step, but it's not gonna be too hard. Because this is the same as saying the negative version of it. K hat. And then we'll just put plus -5 I hat, -j hat, and -2 k hat. Okay. Like, what are you most curious about in math and physics, Hitch, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, obviously I'm very nerdy, so I'm very into the theoretical part of physics. But then again, if I were to go back to school for it, I would probably, like, major in both subjects, but at the same time, I would probably aim for more math-based. Like, more math-based physics. Okay, so... Oops. No, not J. It's supposed to be K. K. I think that's it, because then boom boom, yeah. Boom boom, right? And boom boom. Okay. If I make any mistakes, guys, just let me know. Because I always make mistakes whenever I do, like, math problems. Math problems or physics problems, because I don't want to check the math too much. Oh, I forgot to bring my calculator. I'll get it if I need it. Okay, so this is the dot product. So this one I think is easy. So we just basically have to do 2 times 5 plus -3 times 1 plus 7 times +2. Okay, cool. So we get 10 negative. Well, why am I putting -4? See, I make these small mistakes. I make these small mistakes sometimes, and I don't think about it. And 14. Right. So 10. Okay, the arithmetic is right. Okay, cool. So if we add 10 and 14 together, 24, and then we get 21. So that is the dot product of these two vectors. Okay, the cross product. This one is going to be very, very hefty. Okay, so we are doing the cross product of A and B, which means we're going to have to put a chart. Goody. So A goes here, and then B goes here. Okay, I'm going to make sure that I didn't miss any negative signs. Okay. Now, the first part is usually y and x. So, I believe it starts with y, so y times z. No, y and z, I meant to say. Y and z, and then times that, then plus, then the next one, it would be z. Okay, now I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think it's like z minus negative, then j, and then plus, and then like x and y. So then x is like come up here, minus 5k. Usually the middle term is the one I always end up forgetting, because I know it's supposed to be z and x minus like z and x of but the thing of it is that I'm trying to remember if it z comes from the first row or it comes from the second row. Cause let me see, because when I did it this time, like when I did it the first, it came from the first row to the second, and the first row to the second. So this one, it would be the first row to the second, and then first row to the second. So if it were, oh, I think I messed up. I think I messed up this part. I was probably looking at the wrong numbers. So this one is, because I always remember the first one. So the first one is like y and z, and then the third one would be like x and y and x and y. So they both start off on the first column. I mean, like the first row and then the second row. So would it be the first row like that, minus, hopefully. If I'm wrong, then I basically have to practice the cross product a lot. Because I know like there are times when you put a minus sign here, but that's only if you do it a certain way. But I don't like it that way, so basically I would just put a plus and I would try to do the ordering that way. In a sense of likely mostly like knowing how nature can explain as physical principles and mathematical description of it. I also like the theoretical part of physics compared to physics like the rigor of pure math. So maths have that appealed to me extra, also like in terms of satisfaction. But I liked both. Okay. Also, just to clarify, I don't remember most of what I learned now. So many things, if I say, maybe, no, it's fine. Thank you for the lurking. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Doing other stuff in between, just letting you know for context if I don't respond in between. That's fine. That's fine. I'm glad you're here. Like, basically, I just set up these streams, so, you know, like, if you feel like you needed to be productive doing something, like, you just can do it. Like, for me, it's like, I've been, like, not doing many problems. I like reading about math and physics, but I just don't do as much problems as I should, and this stream is basically me to try to inspire myself to be more productive with problem solving. So that would be 6, that's 7. Hopefully I'm right. If I'm not, then I'll just learn, which is not a bad thing. Like with every failure, there's a learning experience. 2, and then that would be 15. So, K hat. I think that, yeah, this answer is in the back of the book. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will accept my flaws. Oh no. Wait. What am I doing? So that'd be negative 13 plus 35 minus 16. I actually have to write it out. 19 plus 17k hat. Okay. Because the way it looked like, the way I remember it is that the way it looks is like, I know it's going to be like Y, but I think it's from the first row. So I think you have to take it from the first row and then do it. So I think that structure is correct, but I will double check now because we're at the last part of this question. So I will zoom out. Okay, so we have everything cubed in. So let's look. I'm going to look at the back of the book. To see if we are correct about this one. So I think we have answers. Yeah, we do. They only provide you some answers. Okay, they don't provide you all the answers. Okay, I'll take that. So instead of, I think the order is right, like the middle term J has a reverse sign. Yeah, because I don't really like it when they write it out and this is a minus, like this sign is a minus. I don't like that. So I figured a way to basically make it a plus, so that way it's less memorization on my part. But I will take a look at the structure of how they write the cross product. I feel like I'm right, but at the same time, like if I'm wrong, then I'll just remember it. It's a good lesson for me, because I haven't done these problems in a long time. Where's that part about vectors? Okay, here we are. We're at the vector section. I'm actually using my favorite book, No BS Guide to Math and Physics. It's just easy for me to find like answers in here, or like things that I want to look up real fast. Okay, they go into basics. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Cross product. Let me see. So Z of A is yeah, we did it right. So basically, okay. So I think we did it right, because it basically says like if you have A cross product of B, usually it's the Z of A, the Z of A times the X of B minus the X of A and then the Z of B. Okay, I think we did it right. Cool. Okay, so I just want to make sure we did it. Okay, so yeah, the Z of B, oops, I did not mean to drag my... Okay, so I think we are good there. Just tap this here, bring this problem over here. You know what? Instead of dragging it there, we're gonna go below it, because I don't want the chat to feel like you're not seeing the chat because of the problems there. So let's do the next problem, shall we? Oh, it's another vector algebra problem. Okay, cool. So it's starting off stuff that we know about, so that is good. We're doing like more math and physics, actually. I think that's pretty funny, but at the same time I have to get used to vectors again, because on my study wheel I have tensors on it, and I have to know a lot about vectors in order to do tensors. I haven't done anything with tensors yet, and I would love to learn tensors, because they're part of Einstein's field equations, and Einstein's field equation is like one of my favorite equations, actually. Actually, it probably is my favorite equation because I memorized it. But I have never done any problems involving it because, like, I don't know anything about tensors. So the given... So we have 3i hat minus 2j hat plus 5k hat for A. Oh, that hat looks really bad. And we have B, vector B, for 6i hat. Yeah, minus 7 j hat plus 4k hat. And also, guys, like, if you feel like I'm, like, if you still want to talk to me and I look very concentrated, you're more than free to type it in the chat. I will get to it when I actually see it. Because, like, you know, I am a hobbyist, so this is not meant for me to, like, be studying for exams or whatever. It's just me to just basically just engage with the physics and the maths. So, you know, don't feel like you're bothering me, or, like, you know, don't feel like you're disrupting me. I love actually talking to people while I work. Makes me feel less lonely. Makes me feel less isolated. And also, hopefully you guys don't mind me talking. If you want to be productive but you don't want someone talking into your ears, you're more than happy to mute me if you like. Okay, so we got to do, oh, okay, so we got to square. We got to square the vectors. Okay, no problem. No problem. That should be fine because we have simple numbers. So that would be, wait, I don't want to trick myself though, because then we have to multiply like everything, right? So that means we have to multiply the components too, I think. So would that be similar to, I get a feeling this might be it. I almost tricked myself actually. Or is it that you just square everything? Ooh, yeah, I haven't... That's actually a good question. Because I've never actually done this. Like, I mean, I probably did, but I don't remember. Huh. I feel like you square everything, but at the same time, like, you know, like, I guess it's a vector because, like, I feel like you have to actually, like, FOIL it, but... I have never gone up that far. I learned up to, some mechanics, electromagnetism, waves, and some quantum, special relativity, mostly first year. Yeah, I think they teach you that like in the beginning, like, you know, in university physics. Of course, I haven't gotten to the level of you know, like, I'm probably starting where you started, basically just learning the basics of mechanics. I know about kinematics, but I haven't done that many problems. Talking about talking about general relativity earlier. Yeah. Like for me, I would like to get to the point where I can learn general relativity, but like, you know, I'm not nowhere near that point. I haven't, like, with electromagnetism, I still have to like study the basics of that. Let's see. Do you combine these components like foiling, or do you just multiply everything by... Huh. Because I mean, this is similar, but the thing of it is that I don't know, I have to multiply like this with this and this with this and this with this. Huh. See, this is why I have to do more problems, because I haven't, like, I think I know the basics, but I only know, like, one scenario. Because I think it's supposed to be still a vector. So... We'll just make it simple. We'll just make it simple. We'll just assume that basically it's just every number. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. So... Because I think more likely I'm going to be wrong, but it's a learning experience. So, you know. Because I think the dot product is going to be much easier because it's just going to be a number. positive 45? Or 49, I should say. Dot product, you multiply each relative term and add them. Yeah, I think that's going to be easier. What is the square here? Cross or dot? It's dot. It's dot. So it's just going to be the dot product result. So it's just going to be a number. So I think that's going to be much easier, because right now I'm kind of like debating whether I'm doing this arithmetic right. Because I don't know if you just square every value in here, or you have to actually do this multiplication where it's like you have to do multiply by that and do a FOIL technique. What I mean is that order operations type of technique, like with like A and B, because it says A to the second power and B to the second power. I feel like I'm totally wrong about these two, so if I'm wrong about those two, then I'm going to have to accept that I was wrong. Now the dot product, that's much easier to handle, because I know how to do that. So times B plus -2 times -7, then that's 5 and 4. So then we get 18 plus 14 plus 20. Then okay, so 20 and 14, that makes 34 plus 18. 8 and 4 make 12. Well, actually 3 and 1 make 4, and then you add a 1 there, so it will be 52. So now this is when I need my calculator, but I don't have it right now, and I don't want to leave the room to just get it. So 52 times 52, that's 2. So we have to square that, so dot. So that's 2007. 2704. Multiply each as considered as a dot product of A and with the same vector A. So essentially addition of square of each component, I think. Multiply each as considered as a dot product of A with the same vector A. So essentially, is this actually, like, they might show it in the book, because I feel like I'm understanding what you're typing, Hitch, but I just want to make sure that I'm being vibrantly clear. Let's see, second power rules. Because there's the dot product. So I think we gotta flip a little bit further here. There's nothing about second powers. Oh, hello, Sensation Black 1984. I was lurking, but I got to ask, do you know about the other Twitch math professors? No, I don't. Actually, I haven't delved deep into like the Twitch math, I guess, sphere, as it were. But welcome, Sensation, if you don't mind me calling. If you like, do you mind if I call you that? Like B is also A here. I'm talking about A squared. So you're saying basically like, so the middle term is +4. Okay, so I'm going to go back to what you just typed before. Multiply each term as considered as the dot product and... Oh, okay, wait. So basically you treat, so basically you're saying is like, you treat like, like vector a squared as if you're doing the dot product of two of these two vectors of the same vector. Okay. So then, yeah, technically we would be right then. Is that what you're getting at? So basically, like, there is still a little over my head. Call me whenever. Oh, okay. No problem. But thank you for lurking. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys are just busy doing your own thing and being epic in your own journeys of, like, you know, getting stuff done, whether it be chores or whether it be just, you know, just doing your own projects or doing schoolwork or whatever it is that you're trying to do for yourselves, whether it be responsibilities or just making yourselves better as individuals. But I appreciate you guys coming in, and if you guys want to see me do more math or more physics, please be sure to give me a follow. I would appreciate it, because I want to get like as many people that love math and physics as possible, so we can actually have, like, you know, a little community of our own, so that way we can just be better at math and be better at the subjects that we're into together. There's a link to the calendar that I've got. We need more dudes, to be honest. That's fair. But getting back to what you said, Hitch, is that like you're basically saying like just take the dot product of, like, say if you're taking the dot product of, say, like A, but you do it twice. So well, yeah, you're basically taking A and you're basically doing the dot product with itself. That's what I think you're saying, right? So that way we actually are correct in that sense. Yeah, because I think I saw what you meant there. Actually, I gotta go to... I haven't checked out my... where is it? Where are the docs? Okay, there they are. Okay, there we go. I think it comes up in local time. So what is the link that you posted here? Sensation, if you don't mind me asking. It says I can't follow as my phone number is not verified. Oh, okay. Yeah, like, yes, that's what, I was saying earlier. Oh, okay. It's like a schedule of who's streaming when, they're doing what. Oh, are these like math streamers? Wow, the more you know. Abstract algebra, oh, that's hardcore stuff. So I'll probably bookmark this. Thank you for that, Sensation. That's really, really gracious of you. You should join in the group. Okay, cool. Sure. Is it like a Discord group? Actually, I have to move. Where's my mouse? Oh, here it is. I gotta click back to my tablet. Okay, so according to Hitch, we did it right. Okay, cool. So, okay, so I think we're done with that problem. Nice. That was 1.2. Let's do the 1.3. Wow, 12 minutes over. We're already like 12 minutes. I mean, well, 12 minutes minus 45 minutes. Practically, we already did like a like I can't do arithmetic in my head. That's yeah, we already did 33 minutes. Oh, wow. And we only did like 3 problems. I mean, I don't know, like some people were like, oh, I can get through like 10 problems, no problem. Like within like 15 minutes. And I'm like, cool. But at the same time, like for me, it's like I take things very slow. There's many Discords. I only know Dr. Gold's. Oh, okay. Yeah, I honestly don't know anything about math proofs. I would love to learn math proofs though, because I'm really into theoretical physics, and I know that math proofs will help you with theoretical physics. I mean, I know it's not as rigorous, but at the same time, it's like, I think math proof techniques will come in handy when you're messing with really, really funky equations or funky math. But thank you, Hitch. Thank you for like allowing me to see the light of my weak spots. Discord actual education. Take a look. Let's see here. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got the link to the Discord sensation. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, sorry you can't follow Hitch. Like, I think the reason why I put like verified phone number is like, actually I can probably change that. Because I want to make sure that people are verified, and I want to make sure that they're not bots. That's the reason why I put that there. I'm so slow. I'm trying to go more speed than I feel at. Usually I mess things up. No, it's okay. It's okay. Good job. I'm snooping around, eh? Thank you for like providing me more ability to intermingle with like, I guess, a math community. Because like I'm the only one of my like in my friend group, none of my, well, yeah, like only like maybe 2 or 3 people that I know online love math and physics as much as I do. But a majority of my friends in real life don't like it. Like they're like, no, it goes over my head. I don't want to deal with that stuff. It's very lonely. It's very lonely indeed when you're the only one that just wants to use math to peer into the universe. But it is what it is. Sine of the angle between actually, when I think about it, this is like similar to me like learning the basics of Calc 3. Because I know Calc 3 they start out with vectors, but I have to actually study Calc 3. I haven't done Calc 3 yet. I have to refresh my memory on Calc 2. Calc 2 is like it was difficult for me. I got an A in the course like when I actually tried to go back to school for like engineering, but then I ended up dropping out because I was like, no, I can't handle this anymore. Because I was working at the same time, and I was like, no, I can't handle this anymore. So I just ended up going back to work because I was just doing assignments and I was also working during the day. It took too much. My English is getting worse, I swear. On the plus side, at least I can type reasonably. No, that's fine. That's fine. Internet brings more friend groups. Yeah, that's true. It's no problem. Do based on your decision. Don't change for me. I'm just saying for context. I don't know anything about streaming. The bot stuff you said earlier. Yeah, because sometimes bots come in and they basically follow me, and usually the bots are like from artists that say, oh, you are a streamer that you want to get to affiliate, we'll make some art for you and stuff. And the reason why I have it verify like phone numbers and emails is because I want to make sure that they were actually on Twitch. for a long amount of time. So they're actually people that actually watch stuff on Twitch. But if you guys want to keep up with my content, I also have a YouTube channel. So like I will post this in the on YouTube. So you know, you guys can like subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like. Actually, I want to make sure that this link works. Okay, it works. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll take you to my YouTube channel. If you guys want to re-experience like the I guess like the problems I'm doing. Okay, enough. I actually have to like do this problem because we got like 6 minutes left. And you know, like I'm not gonna like do this, like I'm not gonna be like hardcore like most of these study streamers. It's like, oh, I'm studying for like 8 hours in one stream and all that stuff. No, I feel as if doing problems is like a muscle. You have to exercise it. And you know, like I think 45 minutes is enough for me. And plus we'll have 15 minutes to chat, and maybe we'll talk about more math during the just chatting section of the stream. And plus like an hour stream of like just doing math problems, I think that's like, you know, I think that's like fine enough. Because maybe I do something and you see a problem that you're working on, and it's like, oh, that's similar to the problem I was working on, and then basically I just like happen to find the right way, or maybe I just mess up and you're like, wait, when he messed up he probably did this, and then oh, I find the right solution, you know, for your problem too. So you know, either way, my failures and my me succeeding in problems helps you. Let's see, find the cosine and the sine of the angle between. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm guessing, so the angle in between, so okay, the angle in between. So I know with the cross product is equal to magnitude of A and B. Put a little arrow on top there with the cosine. And for the cross product, it is A and B sine times some normal vector. Okay. So technically they should just come up to the same angle. Practically. So hopefully I wrote the vector right. Yeah, it looks like it's right. Okay, so for vector A's magnitude, we have right, no negative signs. Well, then again, it wouldn't matter. So then 9 plus 2, that leaves us with square root of 11. Goody. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think I actually need my calculator for this. Oh my goodness. And we have 3 minutes left. Oh my goodness. I don't want to rush in and get it. Okay, so this will be 4. And then plus 2. So then we have the square root of 6. Nice. So now we actually have to take the cross product of this thing. So A and B cross product, that will be easier actually. So 3 times 2 plus 1, 1, and then plus another 1, 1. Oops, too many parentheses. There we go. Negative 6 plus 2. That gives us negative 4. So therefore, we just want to get theta. So negative 4 divided by square root of 11 and square root of 6. And then we'll do that. Equals. equals theta. Let's 11 is prime. Just skirt and or leave as is. You did or not. Now I'm confused. Like I know 11's prime. I'm just like wondering like what you meant. Okay, I'm gonna run and get my calculator because that's... I hate that. I knew I was forgetting something. Can you even... No, of course not. Ignore me. I'm clearly... No, it's fine. It's fine. Because sometimes, like, when it comes to math, I always, like, forget operations, like, basic operations. So... like, you can't really get rid of... like, the only thing I can do is that, actually, I can make this look nicer. I mean, it's not going to look nicer, but it's going to be more compact. Okay, so what is theta? And I think we're going to run out of time. Yeah, we're definitely going to run out of time. I hear the ticking of the clock. 119 degrees. We'll just round it up to that, because there's no negative in the denominator, so I don't think I have to multiply like 180. Find the sine and the cosine of the angle between the two. Okay, well, we got like 3 problems done. I am not disappointed about that. Let me just put up my VTube model for you guys. Okay, now we're just basically in the relaxed session. So thank you guys for joining me today. Yeah, like, hopefully you guys are able to follow me on Twitch. If not, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it, actually, because like I really want to build a community where we just love math and we just like splurge on math and stuff. I forgot. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm glad you're here, Sensation, and thank you for telling me about the community. Like the let me see how I can join it, actually. Let's see what we got here. So like the calendar I see is all Twitch streamers, right? They're all Twitch streamers, or is it like their own separate schedules on different platforms? Actually, I should take a look at the group that you invited me to, and thank you for inviting me to this Discord group, actually. Sorry, I was like looking at the Discord. I think it's all Twitch streams. Oh, okay. I see. Alright, so I basically just bookmarked it so I can actually keep an eye out. So today's Tuesday. Like, I don't know how often I'll be doing my math spellbook streams, guys, but if you guys also want to see my streams that are not math related, like my actually my first channel, you're more than welcome to like follow me on there too as well, because I usually just play games on that one, as well as just chat with you guys. My Uncle Talks channel. That's basically this channel I started with when I was starting on Twitch. I usually like to have a lot more fun there, but at the same time, like, I just made this channel because it allowed me to actually be more productive by just doing math, even though I might not know everything, but it allows me to, I guess, the time. Now, the thing of it is that, like, I think further down the line, I would love to try to study for, like, longer than, I think, like, 45 minutes, but I'm trying to get my muscles into, like, you know, just streaming and studying at the same time. And also the break sessions also help too. There's a lot of empty space in the schedule, to be honest. Yeah. Well, at least I know when, like, the Twitch streamers that are into math are going to stream. So, you know, I really appreciate the info. And I also, like I said, I appreciate, like, you actually, like, opening me up to, like, I guess the Twitch math community. So that way I can check out their content and learn more from them. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. Strucky? Is that how you pronounce it? If you're in the chat and you would like to clarify, like, if I'm pronouncing your name right, please let me know. But yeah, thank you for the follow. I don't have any noise alerts to basically indicate when someone follows me because, like, obviously this is supposed to be, like, a math stream, so I know that it's meant to be more, like, quiet and more secure. I mean, not secure, more like we're in a productive mood, and, like, I didn't want, like, noise, like, basically blaring out to basically say this person followed you and stuff. But I appreciate the follow. Like, I have the what is it? I have the Twitch activities, like, on my screen, so I actually appreciate the follow. But yeah, like, basically, like, this is how the streams are usually going to be. Like, basically, I would just do math for 45 minutes, and then, like, I would just chat for you guys for the last remainder of the 15 minutes. So that way, like, you know, we just get to chill, relax, and maybe just reflect on the problems we did. Maybe you guys saw something I did wrong, or maybe you guys would like to talk more about the math that we haven't touched upon. Like, you know, like, maybe you guys have discovered something new in math that I don't know. Okay. Okay. Sensation. I just saw what you typed. I mean, the thing of it is that, like, hopefully, like, we are all, like, part of a community that's, like, that just loves math and all that stuff. Like I said, there. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I think that's how it is with, like, many communities sometimes. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't get along with everybody. That makes sense. I mean, you know. Oh, hey, Cube. Thank you for the raid. I don't have any noise alerts or anything, so, you know, like, basically, we just finished our math session, so now we're just in the just chatting section of the stream. But yeah, welcome, raiders. Welcome. For everyone that was from Cube stream, I'm Peter. Also Math Spellbook. So this stream, if you guys feel like you want to be more productive with things you're doing, like whether it be drawing art or whether it be just working on your own projects, like if you're able to work it from your computer, and you need, like, someone to give an atmosphere to basically study with or, like, just be productive with, be sure to give my channel a follow, because I feel as if, like, in order to be more productive, it would be more fun to be productive with other people around you. So it's like, oh, I see this person as being productive now, so I feel like I should be productive, you know. But yeah, we just finished the math session over here. Now, of course, like, I know not everybody's gonna love math, but at the same time, like, I just wanted to create an atmosphere where it's like we're actually just doing something that's, like, connected with ourselves. And, you know, with math, it's sort of like my own passion project where it's like I like to do it, but at the same time, I haven't pushed myself to do problems. So I feel as if I have to actually push myself to do problems. And, you know, streaming it is like a bonus, because that way I can just talk to you guys while I do math problems. Actually, we were doing physics problems, but they were more related towards mathematical parts of physics. It was just mainly vectors. We only did like 3 problems this stream. Like, basically, I feel as if we have to work out our study muscles. So, like, I'm not gonna be like those study streamers that study for 8 hours and they just record themselves, like, basically streaming for, like, 8 hours. Like, I wouldn't, like, want to do that. It's inspiring to do it, but at the same time, I feel as if that's kind of too much. I feel like studying is just the same as exercising. But how is your stream, Cube, actually? I should have asked that of you before I went on a rant. But, you know, that's really cool. So, are these problems for some class you're working on? No, actually, it's part of my hobby. I'm actually, like, we actually roll... So, the way it works, guys, is that if you actually want to, like, you know, participate... Like, I don't want to say participate, but join in the study streams... I would basically, well, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, crud. So we'll take away that, actually. Because I think we were, like, around, like, 6 or 10 minutes left. So, basically, every time when I stream on this channel, I will spin the study wheel, and basically, it will tell me which math I should be working on. Or physics, if it gets to physics. And then I would just do problems from that, and I would do it for 45 minutes, and then we would talk and chat for, like, about 15 minutes. So, and then I would also upload these VODs to YouTube, so that way we can, like, you know, have a little archive of what we did. So it's sort of like my own little, I guess, mathematical virtual diary in some way. Of course, I don't know how much I will retain, like, basically based on what I do, but mainly this stream is mainly for me to do problems, mainly. I don't know how many minutes we had on the clock, but I would have to say that once I'm finished chatting with you guys, I will probably end stream. But since you guys are here, like, I want to ask, what was the best part of your day so far? Like, hopefully you guys just came from Cube's stream, and Cube also gives awesome positive vibes. So I know he basically helped bring you guys up. At least I hope so. I feel like you'd be really good with logistic problems. Not really. I really love puzzles, but if I can't figure them out, I would probably be the one that would just sit there for hours trying to figure out what I'm not getting. And then, like, many people will like, it's been 20 years. Just look up the answer. And I'm like, no. But then I would have to look up the answer eventually, you know. Came in clutch with music puzzle. I was having a problem with. Yeah, I mean, when you think about math, right? Math is practically like it's practically puzzle solving. Actually, what's interesting is that, like, I know, like, you guys didn't came in for a math lesson or whatever, but I want to, like, just, like, basically humor me, and I would like to inspire you guys, actually. So the thing of it is that, like, if anyone in the chat likes to participate, what do you guys think math is? Like, you know, you can say one word, or you can basically say a sentence. It's fine. Like, I'm not gonna quiz you or anything. I'm just asking because I want to be able to, like, kind of inspire you guys on why I love math, as well as physics, actually. Mainly, I got into math because of physics. This is gonna be like Hogwarts. Like, we're basically just teaching charms. The universe? Okay, okay. Interesting answer. I love that answer, actually. Anyone else? Anyone else in the chat would like to define math? Like, define math in general? Before I move on. Math to me is a path of revolution in solving any problems. Okay, that's actually much brilliant answers, actually. I thought you guys were going to say, like, calculating numbers or the study of numbers or something, which is not wrong. So the thing about math, let me see if okay, my mouse is working. I mean, my pen is working. So math, right? Hopefully you guys can read that. Like, I know my handwriting is not that great. Math is, this is what I've learned, but it could be different for every person, but for me, I feel like this is the best definition for it. Math is the study of, yeah, my handwriting is really bad, of patterns. So mainly, like, what I like about math is that it's mainly, like, about patterns. What do we got here? think that might be... I like patterns. Yeah, like, the thing of it is that people are so used to doing calculations. I believe math is real, like, believing in mathematical... Yeah, because, like, for me, like, actually, like, the reason why I got into math and physics is because I really wanted to write a novel based on that same idea, Hitch. Because I remember reading this book called The Mathematical Universe by Max Tegmark, and I was kind of inspired by it. And when I think about it, like, all the physics laws in the universe is basically, like, all mathematically intrinsic, and I find it very, very inspiring. So, like, what is the study of physics? So, the study of physics, and, oh, I actually have to click into my tablet here. The study of physics is the study of the behaviors between mass and energy. I mean, I feel like that, like, it might be a different definition than that, but that's how I feel that physics is. It's basically the study of the behaviors between mass and energy, which usually that's what it comes down to. It's the behavior of forces and stuff. So the thing of it is that with math, right, we know, like, basic arithmetic, right? Like, I mean, most of us really hate the fact that we can't do it in our heads that often. But when you actually start with math, you basically start with definitions. So what do we define addition? Like, you know, addition is just basically, you know, A plus B, right? And then subtraction is basically A subtract B, you know, take away B. And then we have multiplication, which is basically just A and B, like A times B, you know. And then we have division, you know, A over B. And the thing that's interesting about like when you first study math is that you don't like, unfortunately schools, they don't teach this because at the beginning, because they want kids to be able to calculate with math, but they never really teach them what math is, which is unfortunate. So with the basic laws of arithmetic, like, I say laws, but, you know, they're just mainly like ideas or rules. Like, you get these sets, and sets are just basically a collection of objects. It could be anything. Like, you know, everybody in this stream. So let's say we have a set of everyone in this stream. So let's say math spell book, and then we basically, this is the set of everybody that's here. I should put an S there. Yeah, so math spell book stream. So we have Cube, my awesome friend. We also have Hitch here. And then, you know, we can list everybody in the chat. You know, that's basically a set. So basically, I know I'm probably going to repeat words, but sets, we like to equate it with numbers. So we have the natural numbers, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, 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 you know, all those. And then, but when you go up arithmetic, you realize that, wait, there are also rules in arithmetic, such as A plus B equals B plus A. Perfect symmetry, right? So basically we know that 1 plus 1 or 1 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 1, right? Then we also have multiplication. So A times B equals B times A, right? So that means basically these two can basically very, very well be symmetric. So then we also have distributive properties, which means, like, you know, if you have C times A plus B, that's the same as basically saying C times A plus C times B, right? So these rules, they pop up a lot. And the thing of it is that the way math starts is that you try to find ways to make these rules stay relevant. In other words, they have to they're practically the roots of mathematics. But then you realize that when you subtract things, you realize that B minus A doesn't equal A minus B. For instance, like, say 4 minus 3 is not equal to 3 minus 4. Then we get into another set of numbers called the integers, which I think is it's a q. So basically you have the negative numbers, and then you have the positive numbers. Basically those are the integers. And then, but then you realize there's also division. You realize that division, it doesn't work the same way as like subtraction. In fact, like you even get numbers that are not even proper fractions. So then you basically have the rational numbers. Wait. Oh, no. I got that symbol wrong. It's not Q. It's Z. There we go. So Z is the integers and Q is basically the rational numbers. So you have numbers like 1/2, 13 over 7, like all the fraction numbers that you can't really make into simple numbers. Along with like, the negative numbers and the positive numbers. And then when you get down the line, you realize that you're building more numbers onto each other. So then we get the real numbers, which is like numbers like pi, e, which are endless digits, like numbers with endless digits. So, and then like in algebra, we actually learned that with every polynomial, which is like which is equations that look like this, but they're actually supposed to take place like as numbers or something. And then you realize that there's like there's like a couple things that will make this 0. And then we get into the complex numbers, which is like, I, which is the square root of -1. So like my point is that when you start learning like what math really is, you realize that it's basically just trying to find parts that will make these rules absolute. So basically it's just finding symmetry within like a rule set that has lasted for like long time. Like, like from arithmetic, like, from basic addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. But then you realize you're starting to add more numbers, and hence it's going to add more rules and more behaviors to the system. Like branches of math, I believe these branches are you learn things called proofs, and proofs are just basically mathematical ideas that have been proven to be true. So this branch would probably be under number theory, I think. Like if anyone who knows more math, please let me know if I'm being wrong here. I think like these branches, the integers, the rational numbers and the natural numbers to the integers, I believe they're under number theory. So you begin to learn why these specific things, these rules are true. I think including some rules from algebra. And then like when you get to calculus, well, not calculus, but real analysis, you begin to learn more about the real numbers. And then, actually, I shouldn't have done that. Like, there we go. Real analysis is about the real numbers, which is basically numbers with endless digits. Or like, pi, or, like any of those crazy numbers. And then you get into complex analysis, which is basically the behavior of these complex numbers. So each number set is kind of treated as like their own type of breed of animal in some way. Or in my case, I would prefer to think of them as like their own type of spell set. Like if you really want to do magic and stuff. And I think math is sort of like its own version of like doing magic. I know that was a little long-winded, but that's basically why I love math. And hopefully, like, you guys got a little inspired by that. I'm not thinking that you're going to be inspired, oh, I'm going to do math now because you told me this. I just wanted you guys to see the magic of math a little bit. Because, like, it's crazy to me that basically in order to make the the rules of arithmetic here just remain stable is to have these numbers. And then there's even more numbers beyond that, which is really crazy. And the weird thing is that it doesn't have to be numbers, actually. Like there's things like geometry as well as like topology, which is basically the study of like really bizarre shapes. So, you know, like that's why I think with math, it's like it feels like you can go into another universe with it. I mean, hopefully that like allows you guys to like, I guess, fear yourselves of like, you know, like math, you know, because I know people get math trauma because of you know, like school has taught us to basically calculate or pay the price. That's why I set up this channel mainly. I read formal construction of numbers like the Peano construction in the beginning part of real analysis. I haven't studied proper number theory. Maybe there's also real analysis books. Yeah, I'm nowhere near the level to get to real analysis. And if it sounds like I have something in my mouth, it's just a cough drop, guys, because I realize I've been talking a lot more. But like, hopefully that kind of inspired you guys a little bit, because I want you guys to see that math is a little bit like magic, you know, because like theoretical physicists, they have to know a lot of math because they want to manipulate a lot of equations. And the way to manipulate equations to get them to the answers they need within experiments is that they have to play with the math. And then they have to ask themselves, what part of physics actually triggers this type of scenario? In order for me to actually put this math in, I have to have something real in the physical world to basically say, this behavior is exhibited by this phenomenon within the universe. Because like, obviously physicists, they can't just put a math construct in there and say like, there you go, problem solved, I've solved the problem within this question of physics. But then they have to ask what phenomenon triggers that event within the math in order for it to remain true, you know? So, I mean, like, you guys can type out your thoughts, like, what you guys think of that. Like, I mean, like, hopefully, like, obviously I know that I can't inspire everybody to get into math or at least do some math problems on their own, but I think I think it's really fun to actually just play with it, because we've never gotten the chance to play with math actually. Because I think like, I'll actually show you like, I think a basic math proof actually. One that I think even I know how to do. Let me see here. Okay, my tablet is still... Okay. So, let's have a little fun. Let's actually make up something. So let's define, so we have a definition. So definition, because basically what math is basically you're just proving things. You prove things are true or false. So let's have a definition of an even number. So an even number, we can all agree an even number is just like a number divided by 2. So n is an element, or n is just part of the set of let's just say the natural numbers, so we don't have to worry about negative signs. So basically basically it could be 1, it could be like, you know, 3 or something, and you get an even number. Okay, Hitch, thanks for chilling with us, and thanks for like all your help on the problems. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you next time. So we can also define an odd number. And we know an odd number is the opposite of even number. So an odd number is just basically 2 times n plus 1. And n is still an element of the natural numbers. So, let's prove something. So, I'm curious what happens if I multiply an even number with an odd number. So my guess is that let's prove, let's actually write an argument here. So for some even number, or I should put an even number, for an even number, 2n, where n is an element of the natural numbers, because we have to clarify, it could be any number. It could be 3, it could be 1, it could be like 170 for all we know. And an odd number defined by 2n plus 1, where n is an element of the natural numbers, that their product, or the thing they multiply into, is so now I have to think about, now I'm thinking about whether it should be even or odd. So I think if we multiply this, I think it might be even. So let's try that. Let's see if this works. So let's assume. Oops. Yeah, my handwriting needs work, definitely. So assume that 2n is even with n being an element of the natural numbers, and 2n plus 1 is odd with n being an element of the natural numbers. Now, I know, like with math proofs, I have to practice writing them correctly. So, but I'm just basically just showing an example. So we assume that these two are, one is even and one is odd. Okay. So now we just do a little bit of the arithmetic rules. So now we just do a little basic algebra. Okay. Oh, actually, assume and their product. Oops. Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I know it's a lot of words, but this is what I guess, like, quote unquote real math is. Their product is 2n times, okay, 2n times 2n plus 1. Okay. Sorry, I was cleaning earlier, so I couldn't say hello. No, it's okay. It's okay. No problem. I know you guys are busy doing your own things, like, but I'm glad that you're here. I heard you talking about some foundational stuff. Yeah, it's just basically some of my friends that came from another streamer's channel rated me, so I was just basically trying to, like, I guess give them a little inspiration about what math is. But thank you for like catching up with us, and Spunky. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. If you know, I'm guessing you probably know more math than me, so you know. But getting back to what we were doing, so let's do this. So n times. So now we actually have to do like the actual arithmetic here. Okay. So I don't know if I am right about it, so we'll just have to wait and see here. So we get 4 times n to the squared plus squared. Okay. So then, with that in mind, actually I don't think we need this. And then we can factor out 2 here. Well, actually 2n actually. But then again, it will end up the same way though, but we can factor out just 2. Plus 1n. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like, we can just set, because it technically is kind of, whoops, what I wrote that. It should be like that, and then there we go. I mean, normally people would just like factor it out all the way, but technically we kind of like quote unquote be clever. So 2n is equal to k, which is equal to this mess that we have here. So technically we kind of proved, like, okay, so where k is an element of I think k would be like, I think we can basically say is an element of natural numbers, just to keep it simple, I think. Yeah. Oh, our music stopped. Because I think this will be the last thing I cover, and then basically I'll end stream here. So, based on the definition of an even number, like 2n, which n is a natural number. Wow, I wrote that. That's total chicken scratch. Oh my gosh. Whenever I present to you guys, I have to learn how to write much more fluently. Based on the definition of an even number, we proved... Wow. I must be getting tired from, like, the stream. Like, it's not your guys' fault. It's just that, I guess, like, we did, like, problems, and I was, like, talking about, like, what inspired me in math and stuff. Is there going to be, one correct equation to the solution? Not really. So, what we proved here, right, is that basically we proved that the product, or like, you know, multiplying an even number with an odd number, like even the most abstract ones, they always end up resulting into an even number. That is if I did it right. That is if I did it right. I'm just showing this as an example. Like, this is what real mathematics is, because it's basically proving that we prove something totally abstract, because n, this n here, these two n's here, they could be any number. They could be like, you know, 2 times 1, or 2 times 3, or 2 times 1,000, or 2 times like 10 million. And, you know, we just prove like for every single number that if you multiply an even number with an odd number, more than likely it's going to be practically we prove that it's going to be even. That is if I did it right, though. Like, because I still have to study more about basic proofs, but this is what proofs usually are. This is what mathematicians do for a living. They try to prove ideas like this. So basically, we prove for an infinite amount of numbers that when you multiply an odd number with an even number, it's practically like even. That is if I did the proof right, like I said. Does that make sense, Cube? We proved that an even number and an odd number's product results in an even number. And then you sometimes, like, mathematicians puts a little like square to show the proof is done. But sometimes, like, mathematicians like to be clever, so you can put a little skull, like like you can put anything to end the proof. Like, that's basically to show that you end the proof, right? Sometimes mathematicians put like G Q E D, which is basically like saying like the end of the proof. But sometimes mathematicians like to be funny, and they like to put their own signature. Like, you know, like you can put like crossbones or something, you know. So, you know, mathematicians can be like creative too, like, you know. And this is the most creative thing that mathematicians do. They basically try to prove ideas, which is like the hardest part of math. But we don't learn this in school because it doesn't make you a better calculator for, like, say, science, or for like society in general. But at the same time, it's also very beautiful because you can actually mess with ideas that are like plagued by infinity. So basically right here, we actually prove that an infinite amount of numbers will always result in the pattern that we probably wouldn't have known before if we didn't write it all out. Does that make sense to everybody? If it doesn't, I'm more than happy to explain it many, many times. So like my point is that this is what real math is. And, you know, like, in order to be good at like theoretical physics, or math in general, you have to actually know how to prove ideas. And proving ideas is the hardest part. Actually, like most math majors, like they think they're very good at calculations, but then when they actually get to classes like real analysis, they actually have to prove ideas, and that's the hardest thing for them to do. Actually, like most math majors, they drop out of math or like majoring in math because they realize that they can't pass real analysis. And real analysis is basically about the real numbers. That involves like basically your proofs are basically the behavior of how numbers or certain operations behave. So you're actually learning about the behavior of the patterns that dominate our universe in some way. Of course, mathematicians don't like to think that way because they want to remain pure, and obviously the math doesn't need the physical universe to be math. So, you know, it's up to you, because some people love the purity of math, while some people like to use math to, like, you know, figure out the secrets of the universe, or why is it that, like, certain economic models work and why some economic models don't work, you know? Does that, like, help clarify everything that I've just said? I hope so. Man, I felt like I was like a professor giving a lecture. I don't mean to give, because like I'm nowhere near like someone that has a PhD or anything. So, you know, like I would like to teach people math to inspire them to, like, you know, learn like how to prove ideas and prove like problems, like, you know, like solve problems their own way, you know. Sarah used math in school to prove that light doesn't exist. Like, how'd she do that? Like, how'd she do that? I'm not understanding what that means. Is that was she just demotivated by math, or is it like she actually proved like something within math? Like, I'm trying to wonder what you mean by that, Cube. I apologize if you hear crunching. Like, I'm actually like just chewing on a cough drop. I'm not sick or anything. It's just that sometimes when I'm like talking a lot, my throat like needs like a cough drop. It's like a psychological thing with me. I think it's the same for like voice actors when they use their voice a lot and they just need a cough drop to like replenish their voice. Not sure how she did it. She has papers somewhere. Oh, okay. Maybe you can take pictures of it and send it to me. I would like to see that. And the fun thing about like math and physics is that when you put math with physics, like actual physical problems, it actually feels as if you have like control of a universe in your own way. Yeah, when I find them, I will share them. Cool. Yeah, so that's why like I really like math and physics, is that when you actually apply like, I guess, the abstractness of math and then you put it to physical problems, it feels as if you're like in sort of like a mode where it's like, I kind of can't predict things. I mean, even though it's not going to be 100% certainty, because obviously like when you start up with physics, you take away air resistance, or like, you know, obviously there are things, a lot of things could happen in the scenario where it's like, you know, like a bird comes in and then basically throws the entire thing out of the loop. And then you don't have your perfect system anymore to calculate. I mean, sure, it might be negligible, but at the same time, like, those things happen. So everyone that basically is here, you know, like, if you think that my content is like interesting to you, or like you want to be productive in like, you know, just doing your own stuff with me playing, like, you know, not playing, but doing math in the background to help you be more productive or inspire you to be more productive in your own ventures, please drop me a follow. I would really appreciate it. And also, if you'd like to catch up with my YouTube channel, you can also catch up with my Math Spellbook YouTube channel as well. I will also be posting these VODs on my YouTube channel. So like, you know, if there was a problem that you found interesting, or you just feel like you need me to like basically constantly motivate you to be productive when I'm not streaming, you could basically go there and just put the videos up, and yeah, that's basically what I'm here for. It's just basically give you that proper atmosphere to be perfect, and not perfect, but in the perfect mode for you to actually like enhance yourself and like do the things that you love to do, whether it be creative drawing, or whether it be creating a story, or whether it be like, you know, just working on like, you know, your own creative projects, like if you have to do it from a computer. But yeah, so I think I'm going to end stream here. I mean, I would raid to like a math channel if we have anyone that's like doing math right now. So let's take a look. I mean, this will be the first time I'm raiding with this channel. So if not, then I'll just basically just end. GG's man. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, because I think a lot of people on Twitch are just playing games. But yeah, I think we'll end stream here though. But thank you guys for joining me. For those of you that are lurking, thank you for lurking. If you would like to keep up with like, you know, my productive content, please do. Always remember, like, at least like 45 minutes on any project you're doing. I'm pretty sure it will get you far in the long run. I don't know how often I'll be posting on this. Like, I mean, I don't know how many days I'll be like streaming. But like, since I'm inspired to learn math like every day, I probably will try to stream at least like 45 minutes a day on this channel. So, but at the same time, like, I tried to stream, like, I think I kept up with the time with like streaming like around like 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but that's not absolute though. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind. But I will be here to basically like stream like for like a brief amount of time. But we went longer than I thought because, like, you know, like, you guys inspired me to basically just go into explanations about math. Let's see what we got here. Labyrinth, if you want to raid study streamer. Oh, okay. Sure. Let me just type who they are. Thank you, and Stunky. I'm sorry if I keep mispronouncing your name. It's just that I'm so not used to like reading it. Let's see here. Okay, so they're doing a study stream right now. Okay. Let's see. Have you watched Mathman EU? A great person to. Oh, really? No, I have not actually. Who is that Cube? Is that someone you know, or is it like a streamer you know? Like, who is it? It's fine pronunciation. Oh, okay, cool. And Stunky. Okay. I gotta remember the pronunciation of that. Yeah, it's a streamer I follow. Oh, okay. Let me look them up so I can give them a follow, actually. Because I don't have that many math or physics streamers that I watch. So I think, I really appreciate that, man. Okay, I'll give them a follow. Oh, he's a Dutch mathematician and a cartographer. Oh, okay. Cartography is basically interesting because it's about prime numbers. Stucky. Stucky is closer, but yeah. Okay. Okay, so you want me to call you N Stucky? Is that what you're saying? I just want to make sure that I get it clear because you did follow my channel, so I want to make sure that I pronounce you correctly. Oh, hey, Big Pup, we're about to end stream actually. But thank you for coming into the stream last minute. But yeah, guys, like, thank you for joining me. Like, you know, with with as many people joining us, like, I feel very inspired to continue this channel. And, you know, like, for all those who know math and basically know physics, you know, keep educating me, as well as, like, keep educating people that are curious in the chat. For those of you who are not into math, like, I appreciate you being here. Like, you know, like, I know I will not inspire you to, like, basically say, oh, I'm gonna go back to school and do math, and I try to find the secrets of the universe and stuff. But, you know, like, hopefully we can work on, like, some interesting questions, like, you know, what is the universe? Like, what is the universe made of? Is math actually, like, part of the universe? You know, those type of big questions, you know? It's like, I feel like I want to actually ignite your curiosity. And, you know, like, the fun part about, like, when you see, like, movies about geniuses is that you see them scribbling on a board about some problem. So, you know. As far as math streamers go, we'll be on later today. Oh, okay. Actually, actually, I'm sort of glad that a lot of people that are into math are telling me about these different math streamers, actually. I'm thankful for that, actually. Oh, okay. Oh, did I follow this person? I'll just highlight them, put it in my search. Okay, follow. Cool. Thank you, and Stuki. Thank you for providing those. What did we work on today? We worked on physics problems, but mainly we were working on vectors. Usually whenever I work on problems, the last problem I don't check because, like, obviously I run out of time. Because I usually do like 45 minutes to, like, basically just do, like, study material. Like, basically just to, like, do problems. And I think that's enough. Like, you know, like, if you guys are willing to work, like, I think 45 minutes on, like, math and stuff, or physics in general, I think that's enough to build up muscle. Because it's the same as working out. Because when you work out, you don't do, like, an hour workout at the beginning. I would say work out, like, for, like, 30 to 25 minutes. And then when you actually, like, build your muscles to last for that long, then you can move on to actually doing a 60-minute workout. You know, it's like a muscle, you know. But like I said, thank you guys for joining me for today. And I think we will go into, we will raid into, what's this person's name? Labyrinth? Labyrinth stream. So, like I said, thank you for joining me, guys. And if you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you're more than happy to do so. I will just type it again for you guys if you guys are new, and if you guys have been lurking, you guys can also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see those. If you want to actually have my stream to make you feel productive at different hours when I'm not streaming, that is perfectly okay. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, so I will say the same thing that I say on my actual channel. Always remember, everyone is precious. You guys are just as precious as everyone else. And I think we will commence the raid on Labyrinth's channel. Unfortunately, I don't have a raid message set up for this channel, so I will have to do that, like, before tomorrow. So like, if anyone wants to create a raid message for me, let me know if you want to create a raid message. So actually, I could probably just type one up for us. Mass Spellbook raid. Now I'm losing track of keys because I'm trying to find the right key here. Okay. Heart. Yeah. Okay, so I want to copy this many times. I know it's not going to be a lot because I didn't make this yet. Okay, I think that's good enough. So I actually got to make a raid message for us. So Labyrinth. I don't know if the streamer's like away from their. I think their streamer's like away from their computer. Labyrinth is away from their computer, so I don't know if we should commence the raid right now because I actually want them to come back and actually, like, we can just give them like a good, like, ganbatte or good luck when they're about to do some studying. So what do you guys think? Do you think we should just raid now, or do you guys think that we should just wait for them to come back? Because I don't mind chatting with you guys while we wait for them to come back. What do you guys think? I'll let you guys decide. We can raid now? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, let's do that then. Thank you, Cube. Alright, so we'll commence the raid right now. Okay, it's been created. Alright, guys. Always remember, everyone is precious. You guys are just as precious as everyone else. And I will see you guys on Labyrinth's channel. So take care, guys. Bye-byes.